quickly just tell a little bit about myself, and then they can tell about themselves. Okay. As you know, I started TruVision the beginning of December. I'm shy to say this, and I'm saying it in front of all of you, but when I started TruVision, I weighed 95 kilograms. And I've basically lost an average of a kilogram a week. So I'm sitting at 78 kilograms at the moment. So, in my case, everybody's body is different. In my case, I couldn't, I already bought the supplements. I couldn't spend extra money on diet food, and I don't have time to prepare other food for myself. So this is, I make what I make for my family. I eat exactly the same food. So if we have spaghetti bolognese, I eat spaghetti bolognese. The whole thing that works amazing, I mean, everything about this product is amazing, but its appetite suppressant is really amazing. You don't feel like eating big portions because you get full so easily. The cravings are gone. There's just no cravings at all. It is, it's really, for weight loss, it's an awesome product, but it has so much more than just weight loss. And for that, I'd like to have Nelly talk to you.
Hi everyone. So we've had a rough few years. The last few years we came back from England. We had to buy a house, find work, get settled, get the kids into school. And so it's been quite an exhausting 4 years, and of course my health went down the drain with it. I just didn't really get around to do exercise. And then with my kids, they are really not very good sleepers. So I'm sleeping in 3 beds every night. Often up and taking one to the toilet, and one is having nightmares, and so it goes every night. So I'm exhausted during the day. And I just didn't have the energy to exercise, you know. I would like to motivate myself, go to the gym, and then say, okay, this time I'm going to do it. And then I do it for 3 days, and then I'm just like, oh, I can't do it. And then I'm just exhausted. And then when I put the kids to bed, I often fell asleep with them, like 8 o'clock at night. Then I'm up a few times in the night, and then the next morning is the next, you know, it just keeps on going. So then Molly, I met Molly at our church about 2 years ago, and through friends get to know her. And then I saw when she came back from the US, and she said how much TruVision has helped her with her energy, and she's feeling so much better. So I thought, okay, yeah, I also want to give it a try. So I started using it in February, and it's just amazing the energy I have with it. You know, if you look at the ingredients in there, I was really skeptical at first. And poor Molly had to answer lots of questions, because I was like, how much is the caffeine in there? Okay, no, that's all right. So what are these other ingredients in there? What effect does it have on your nervous system? All those kind of questions. And but I really looked into it, and then I did my own research, and I saw, okay, no, it's all natural. You know, it won't harm you. So I started using it. And yeah, the energy has just been amazing, that I feel so much more motivation to go to the gym in the afternoon. Like I work half day, and then I have to pick up the kids and so on. And then I still have energy to do things at home. And then if I can get the kids to sleep, then I can still do some things in the evening. So it's just been amazing. So for me, I haven't really lost that much weight, but in centimeters, because you can take your measurements before you start and then during. So I've lost quite a few centimeters around the middle, and then just the last time I did the weigh-in at the gym on that health tracker, so it's starting to move down slowly. But yeah, I just feel so much better and get through the day. It's just wonderful.
Okay. Then Claudine also wants to.
Well, I'm going to speak more on behalf of my husband than me. I'm on the product. I've been on it for 2.5 months. I took it for energy, not for weight loss, and I work a crazy schedule. Ask anyone. I work a crazy schedule, and I'm able to stay up late, get up early, keep running, keep going. Whereas before, about 3 o'clock, I couldn't keep my eyes open. So it has been a real godsend, and I lost my food baby belly. So I'm very happy. I had that for a long time. I had twins and it just stuck around ever since they were born. But my husband was the one that I saw the biggest change. He went on it in December, just before Christmas, and my husband can't stay awake past 8 o'clock on an average day because he works a 12-hour shift. He's up at 6, comes home at 7. It's a long day, and would be dinner and on the couch and lights out. And in December we had function after function, and he managed to stay awake. And then in January we realized that he actually hasn't picked up any weight in all that we've been eating, and we were eating a lot of rubbish. And then we said, well, actually that must be working, and he wasn't getting as tired, and he was able to play squash continuously and keep up with us, and it was a lot easier for him. And then in February, he suddenly realized, but everything's just too loose. So he went down from a large to a medium in his shorts first. And then he, the last 3 weeks, I think, he changed his shirt size from a large to a medium because everything is just proportionally shrunk. And for as long as the last 10 years, he's tried to lose weight, and he would always hit a certain plateau after eating a healthy meal plan, and we've gone to dietitians, and we've tried several products, a lot of them not such good after effects, and he plateaued every time at the same weight. And after January or February, I think he suddenly dropped past that plateau for the first time in probably 5 or 10 years, and then we suddenly realized it's definitely working. He hasn't lost a whole heap of weight in terms of 12, 15, 20 kilograms, but he's lost loads and loads of centimeters all around. And his energy has gone sky high, which is great for him. So,
Okay, then I would just like to introduce Miranda. She has got an incredible testimony. So over to you.
I'm very Afrikaans, so excuse the Afrikaans words every now and then. But when I'm speaking out of my heart, it's just the language that follows. I met Molly. We in the same church, and they went on furlough, and she came back, I think in August, and when I saw her, I just thought, wow, what happened? You know, she looks so healthy and so wonderful. And at that stage, I was very concerned because I was just picking up weight, and I'm not so concerned. My whole life I was very constant, but I was feeling uncomfortable, and I just say I not go into a bigger number, and I was not feeling good. I was feeling unsettled in my body. I was feeling like, I said last night, it feel like driving in an old car. You don't trust it anymore. You don't know if it will go around the corners, if it will do what you want it to do. I was feeling if I'm standing in the ocean, you know, you're not feeling really balanced and everything. And I think it's just part of life, going for certain. It's just the age I am. But I wasn't comfortable in settling with that. And so I asked Molly, what is your secret? And she told me. And it was special at that stage because we're also missionaries, so we must look at our budget. And so she said, no, it's $10 special. And I'm saying, I thought, wow, $10 for everything. So I was set in my mind already, and luckily I've got a husband who sees the bigger picture, and is normally very, what would you call it? Conservative, yeah.
not fearful, conservative.
But I think it was really God's way, because I experienced it was what He wants for my life. And just feel in my heart, that's what I was supposed to do, and just jump in. And I was a little bit shocked when I realize it's not just it's not just the 10%. But yeah, that was wonderful. I lost weight. I think the first week, 2 kilograms, and I went on the detox, very heavy detox. After 6 weeks, it went better, and then suddenly, in December, I realized that there's just a change. Because my whole life I had a very, very low energy level. I've got autoimmune diseases, and I've got really a lot of intolerances, and I was just thinking, I didn't know that it was wrong, that I'm not living my full potential. And I think my whole family was just accommodating that. That's the way it is, you know. I could only, it's like if you say in a day, like if you take spoons and you say that is your energy, and I've got only 6 spoons a day, and if I go and do something big like going to the mall, I will use 4 spoons, and I've only got 2 spoons left. So my energy level was very low. In the morning after I took a shower, I was so tired, I just need to sit for a while. It feels like I couldn't do anything. I was just, there wasn't any energy left after that. I couldn't do exercises. I couldn't walk because I just start walking and then I would tire, and it's not your normal tire, it's just there's nothing left. There's nothing left, and people who haven't experienced that will not know, but it's just this, yeah. And that started to change. Suddenly, I was feeling if I riding in a golf car, in the golf state now, but it was feeling if I'm not in my own, I'm just riding in my own body, because I know my body. And I know what my body can do, and this is not my body. You know, what I'm experiencing, I didn't know that. It was something weird and wonderful to me, because it was a new feeling. So it just get more and more. And previously I took a lot of vitamins, I took a lot of natural things. I'm one for being natural, so eating correctly, doing all the right stuff, but still never experienced what I'm experiencing now. And I've got life quality that I haven't had before. My children said they cannot believe it's me. I take walks with Marco, and I can keep with and walk them away. And
I have to speed up, not slow down. It's a good experience.
And this is a very hectic time, this past few weeks. Really a lot of things going on at all levels of the life, family, work, a lot of things. And I know previously I would not be able to stand here and talk to you. I know there wouldn't be anything left. And last night when I arrived home, and this morning after the meeting, I just know this, it's wonderful. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
I just want to ask the men that are on TruVision at the moment, is there any experience with regards to business or sports that you would like to share with us?
Come forward.
You can just stand up where you are.
Hi everyone, I'm Colleen's husband. Just to quickly share maybe on both sides of the story, of the sport and in terms of business. I was a skeptic, so my wife convinced me to join. I've got a fairly hectic work schedule, and but I also enjoy playing sports. So I play quite a bit of squash, and about 2 years ago I had a serious mountain bike accident where I tore 4 of my shoulder ligaments, and probably in a space of 8 weeks I picked up 8 kilograms, and for the last year and a half, I struggled to get rid of that. Went on a diet plan last year, that helped a little bit, as Claudine already shared. But basically from December I've been on the product, and I used to be able to not play squash during the week. It was just an effort to get from work, after work, to go and play, just too tired. Where I now can play 3 times a week and quite easily go and play for 2, even 2.5 hours after work, no problem. Saturdays as well. It's just not an issue. Big change in terms of business. Just been on the product, handling stress, it's a lot easier. Things don't stress me out so much anymore. I can quite regularly come home after work, not being worked up about something. The same pressures are still there at work, but of course you're just energized. It just makes it so much easier just to deal with the day-to-day stuff and that. So yeah, it's made a huge difference. And I'm playing a squash tournament this weekend, and I can't wait. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
I also wanted to share also on the product. I fully agree with you. The coping mechanisms for work and handling of stress are much easier. I would say if it was on a level of 7 to 10, it's now down to 1 to 10. So it makes a big difference. And then in terms of fitness, I'm also running fairly regularly, and I've found the cramping and the stiffness is not as long as it used to be, so it's a lot quicker. And then also the muscle density and what happens in your body seems to be much better, because I think you even burn up more excess fat and the wrong stuff that should be in your body. So I find you get fitter quicker. So yeah, for the product I can definitely recommend it to the guys from work and sport.
Thank you very much.